you grew up in an agricultural background, that is in midst of fields and everything, in a very quiet life and very simple life. So how did that atmosphere shape you? Was that any, what did it influence you anytime by any chance?
Yes, everything we are is because of our experiences.
Right.
So, childhood plays a major role in the type of a person that you become. So, I was from a very secure, happy family. So, parents were great. They were great partners. My father and mother were like absolutely in sync with each other.
Oh, wow.
And three siblings and neighbors, kids, and
Festivals.
Yeah, we thoroughly enjoyed. And my father was a person who would really enjoy small pleasures in life, whether it was bringing new clothes for us or festivals, doing everything together as a family. So it was really a good time, and shaped me as a person who I am. That security
Right.
definitely comes from that
Yes.
that upbringing, where I don't feel threatened or
It was very secure childhood.
Yes,
Right.
yes.
You said that you were close to your father, but your mother was a disciplinarian. So how did those two, two different people, like mother strict, father was very, lovey-dovey, because obviously fathers are more lovey-dovey towards daughters. Normally it happens. So how did that difference in both parents, did that influence you at any time or something like that?
It didn't influence me. It just gave us the strength, because though the father was the softer aspect, and the mother was always a bad cop, and father was a good cop, but they were always in sync.
Right.
My father would never contradict anything that my mother would tell us. So he would always say that yes, ultimately you have to follow what she's telling.
Yeah, so altogether it
So-
was a very nice childhood, and you
Yes,
would,
definitely.
if given an opportunity, you would love to relive it again.
Yes, definitely.
Right. Now we are growing up, and we are gone into our 10th, and we have gone to 12th, and now there's a time to choose our careers. You had an option of choosing medicine or engineering, but you diverted towards medicine. What was the pull that made you go towards medicine?
See, like traditional Indian mindset, right? You either become a doctor or an engineer.
Yes.
So my father was a major influence in that. So I had got a very good seat both in engineering as well as in medicine. So he was very particular that I take up medicine, because he said, for future it is good. And at that time I wasn't really sure, because it's such a long journey, 5 years of medicine, 3 years of residency, and then finally I start earning, and there were nobody in my family who were doctors.
The first doctor in the family.
Yeah, first doctor in the family. So, though I had two of my cousins, my mother's side cousins, who were into medicine, but they were also like me. They were just 1 year. One was same age as me, and the other one was like 2 years older to me. So they were just entering, the professional education. So
So
we
no
didn't-
guidance,
yeah,
no guidance
yeah,
on
no
कि करना
guidance.
चाहिए कि नहीं करना चाहिए.
So since my father said take up medicine, I said, oh, okay, fine, I'll take up
So
medicine.
listening to elders, कि ठीक है भाई, they must be knowing better than us.
Yes.
So now you chose medicine and you went to a medical college. So describe your journey in those 5 years. You must have learned something from there. So
Yes, definitely. Medical college, again, like my childhood, shaped me who I am, and many of those experiences taught me how to live with a very little resource, and how you can make your life still meaningful in those 5 years. The climate was brutal. The terrain was very difficult.
Not like Bangalore.
Not like Bangalore, definitely. Back then, the temperatures would go up to 45 degrees, and in that weather, we were supposed to go do our clinical rotations and stay in call rooms. It was a government medical college, so the patients were like all the time. We were loaded with patients. So though we learned a lot clinically, all those knowledge definitely helps you and makes you a better doctor. But at the same time, you have to live those harsh conditions. So living there as a professional definitely made me very strong, but as a person also, like I kind of got some good friends, made good friends, which are for life. You know, we still hang out. I have like 3 girlfriends from my Bellary days, where I constantly keep in touch with them, and the moment I am with them, we are back to our 90s,
college, yeah.
the college days. You know?
I know.
And that is where I actually till 12 years, that 18 years I was at home, right? The 12 years of schooling, I never ventured out on my own. So it was
give you
always,
space
it
to
was always with parents. So those 5 years I started going out with my friends. The first time we went out for having food in the restaurants. First time we saw movies on my own with my friends. So that was a period where all these famous movies got released, like DDLJ.
Those are our years.
Yeah, DDLJ and Bazigar, Dar, and all those movies. So very, very fond memories of Bellary. Though it was again a mix, right? Very
Changed
harsh.
you a little bit.
Yeah, very harsh academics, but at the same time fun with friends, and also taught me a lot more how to live with people in the same room. Like we were 3 roommates from different cities, different culture. Coming together and making our best possible way to interact and to learn from each other. So excellent exposure. Very, very thankful for that. Though and that those days, like I would feel, oh my God, I have to go back to Bellary. But retrospectively,
oh, it's so nice, my room, my space. Now you have to go back to that hot, scorching weather.
Yes. But retrospectively, looking back, yes, it was a very good experience, and definitely added to me as a person and built my personality to an extent.